Hello, my name is Matthew Thompson. I'm a geneticist at ICBF. Today at Moorepark, I'm discussing this board here, which is why milk report. So basically, what it's highlighting is there's many benefits to milk reporting, such as getting a good insight into your top performers in terms of milk yield and solids. It's also used obviously for when you're selecting parents to be parents of the next generation, and also bolstering the accuracy of our national evaluations. There's a whole host of other benefits that you can see in the Tigers booklet. But for this board here today, just to highlight in the top left here, we put out a data set of milk reporting herds. And what it's showing is you have the mean in milk yield, fat protein, and the percentages solids as well. And what it's highlighting here is that there's actually huge variation in terms of yield and solids within herds, and also within and across parities. So if you look at this highlighted box here, it's looking at the comparison and the mean between the bottom 10% versus the average for all those milk traits. So we're seeing here, just highlight a few numbers. In terms of milk yield, you compare the bottom 10% to the average, there's a difference of over 1,300 litres. Going down into percentages, you're getting a difference of 0.73 for fat, percentage of 0.35 for protein. Just for example, if you look using the milk report information, you can identify your bottom performers, and this way you can call your bottom 20% from the herd. Means that the impact that has on the mean performance then is huge. You get a massive increase in terms of your yield, but also if you look at the solids. For fat and protein, you get a bump of 0.15% in fat, 0.06% in protein. Another thing we can look at when we have our milk report information, combine it with live weight, it's sort of a proxy for efficiency, your milk solids per kg live weight. And similar to what we see in the numbers I discussed there, you can get a huge variation in terms of your top performing efficient cows versus your bottom. As you look at your top 10% of your cows in the herd, you're looking at the mean efficiency of 1.18 milk solids per kg live weight versus the bottom 10% of 0.73. So it's a massive difference that you can get that insight into your herd in terms of which cows are more efficient. Lastly then, this last plot here is showing an insight into 20% of the Irish dairy herds that are milk reporting. What we see at any given time, 90% of the cows have a somatic cell count over 200,000, which is sort of the danger threshold that would start to signal that you may be having issues. And then if you look even closer again, 11% of those cows have a somatic cell count of 300,000. So obviously that's indicating a problem which will have knock-on effects down the line in terms of the cost of treating the animals, the drop-off in your yields, etc. So the take-home messages for why milk reporting on this board is both thanks to not in mass individual cows which may be performing poorly in your milk traits, but also in your somatic cell count. So it's very important that we get the milk report information to see what the variation within herd is and to identify those bottom performing animals. So yeah, milk reporting is the only way to show the true variation, and you should view milk reporting as an investment, not a cost.